Monday. This is a lovely surprise for me. Hopefully it is for you as well. If you have a chance, like myself and Deborah and Gail and others, say hi, Deborah, Gail.
Hi.
Oh, there we go. Now talk.
Okay.
I think there we go.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Hopefully we can all see each other. So what happened was we had our kit to creation for Kiwi Club event scheduled for earlier today, and I had shared that, with the holiday season and everything, that I was like, you know what, the kids and David, they're excited to play this long game that I had no desire to play with them. And I thought that's okay because I want a scrapbook. I want to finish out the rest of my Kiwi Club kit. And then of course, these lovely ladies were like, I'll join you. And so I happened to get them the link. They're going to join us live, but hopefully others can also just join in the chat. Let me make sure I can get my chat up here. Uh-oh, Deborah, where did we lost you? There, you're back. Okay. So make sure the comments. Hello, Trisha, yay. Okay, I was like, I should pull Trisha on too, but listen, guys, technology-wise, we just barely were like figuring out mutes and mics and all of this stuff. For some reason, it's Monday, and the system knew it was Monday. Like, why are you doing this? Because we want the holidays to last a little bit longer, right? Just a little bit longer.
Yes.
Okay, so if you've never really joined along on basically a live scrapbooking night, it's just like a crop. Imagine like we're at a crop, and like I said, if you're free and right now you're sitting here saying, you know what, I'm not doing anything, then I hope that you pull out some supplies. Don't overthink it, right? Pull out your paper, pull out some paper pictures with that, and a few designer templates, and we'll just create as we go. Otherwise, hang out with us. You know what? This is very impromptu, so I might throw some giveaways out there too. My brain is gonna have to think about what those will be, but it's pretty good at multitasking during these lives, so I'll figure it out. That sounds fun. I think that will be fun. So I'll keep that in mind. Don't let me forget Deborah, and Gail, okay?
No
giveaways.
pressure.
Yeah, giveaways. I'll actually put it on Gail. Gail, you figure out what we're going to do. No, just kidding.
I have stuff.
No, I'm saying stuff is fine. I can do the giveaway. I'm saying, what is it that we're going to do to give the giveaway? What question?
Oh, questions.
Well, that's how
Ooh.
usually I do it. So we'll see how it rolls out. Unless you have another grand idea. Doing giveaways live is always the trick. So that's why I always throw out a question and then whoever answers it. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what comes to mind. It's amazing once you get into the flow state how your brain can start working on other things, like solving other things, like what to do in a giveaway during a live. So, yay, good. Jonah, how are you? Darlene, hello. Finally, cold El Paso, Texas. It is cold. It feels like a lot of people are getting cold fronts right now. I will say it's even cold today here in Carolinas. So, but a better reason to stay inside and scrapbook. So I have my hoodie on, a cozy, comfortable. This is very informal, nothing really formal about it, no pressure at all. Of course, except for maybe with scrapbooking, but it's all good because we're just gonna play to create, and that's the whole purpose. With that said, like I said, let me actually jump to my down view here. There we go. And as long as you guys can hear Deborah and Gail still, I think everyone can still hear each other. So if you guys ever have thoughts or, things you want to share, feel free to throw it out there as well. So I started to finish out the kit. Like for club, if you guys aren't familiar with the Kiwi Club, ask questions in the chat. Like, we're here for those questions. So no question is off limits. So throw them in the chat. I'll give you your information, try to find those links, like I said, because this is kind of last minute live event. But here's where I'm at in my specific use of this month's Kiwi Club. This is what I have left. I'm on my third 2-page layout. This is the event we did earlier with club members. I was sharing the few pages that I've already done already. We walked through some of the creative processes. walk through some of the design principles. So club members, make sure to check out that replay. It should be available tomorrow, or you can click on the past events over in the community for those events, and you should be able to catch the replay there too, without the repost. But inside of that, so, you know, of course, the club is all about support. It's all about helping and support you. So that's why I said this is kind of like an impromptu, additional, extra PJ Playdate, where every month we have a chance to sit and scrapbook together. This is kind of a mini session of this, and we're going to do that. And I'm going to finish out this 13-page layout because December's busy and I did not quite get to it yet, and that's okay. But then all of a sudden, I had tonight, and I shared that, and other people were like, you know what, I'm free tonight too. So yay! Yay for last minute scrapbooking. And sometimes it works that way. Sometimes you have extra time and you put it on the calendar and you kind of plan on it, and then sometimes it just, you know what, we're going to do a late dinner or no dinner, cold cereal, for example. I've done that a few times. And I'm not going to worry about cleaning anything. It'll be there tomorrow, and I'm going to go rejuvenate and reconnect through this amazing hobby. So, okay. So, in general, like I said, my third layout, I was just talking to Deborah. We were talking, and I was like, oh, which one? I have this kit, and I love this kit, and it's so cute. I was planning on using this border. I knew that much already, so that's why it's pre-cut out, because I knew I wanted to use that third pattern because these patterns in this kit are so cute. We got this holly leaf pattern, which is so cute. They're all cute. I have a little bit of this owl pattern left. I used it, like I said, on this other layout. When I get down to my third 2-page layout, it can be a little bit more of a creative, I guess, challenge, you can say, but it always seems to work out. So, you know, using what I have left to finish it off, but I still always finish 3 2-page layouts, and I have a huge pile of finished pages thanks to the club kits that I have to put into my albums this week at some point. It's my New Year's resolution. I only have one goal. No, I'm just kidding. I have lots of goals, but that is one of them, to get my finished pages into my albums. Hello, Pam. Hello, Pam. Your layouts are blurry. My layouts are blurry. Really? That's not good. Let me know if anyone else sees them blurry. I could not get, Trisha, I could not get Zoom up, so it's just through Facebook on this one. Sorry, I would have invited everyone into Zoom, but I thought, oh, it's a little bit more technical, believe it or not, and David was playing his game, so I didn't want to bother him too much. Joni says it's blurry too. All right, well, I might have to bother David then. Let's see.
I'm not sure if it's not focusing or it's a internet speed thing. Oh, it just pixelated. It's a speed thing.
Well, we'll get it figured out, guys. We'll get it figured out. I won't get it figured out. David will get it figured out. Hold on. He's going to be like, what, Susan?
Gail, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay. I can hear you. I can see you. Can you see me?
I can't see you. I think she has me on the focal circle, and she only
I can
gets
hear you,
2.
Deborah. It just
Okay.
doesn't see you on it, but I can absolutely hear you.
That's okay. A phone call came in and I didn't even take the call and I lost audio, but then I got it back.
Everybody hearing you okay? though?
Okay, gotcha. Okay, they were saying the down view camera is blurry.
Is it pretty blurry? It's looking okay on our
I know, so
camera here.
I feel like I can see you normal.
Oh.
I feel like I can see the down view normal.
I'm gonna just clean the lens. Just give me a moment. No,
Could just be
Really,
connectivity issues.
the technical work here.
yeah.
Yeah, it might just be connectivity related issues. But
I
I
just
will
zoom in. Did you just zoom in? It feels like it's zoomed in now.
quite possibly because I just opened up camera settings. So
Oh, okay. There we go.
let me adjust the contrast, sharpen it up a little bit.
Yeah, it sharpened it a lot. Okay. Well, we're gonna roll with it. So you guys let me know. You know what? It's over on YouTube too, Trisha or anyone else. Oh, that is better then. Okay, it is better. All right. Well, I don't know what we did, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it, guys. Oh. All right. Can I still hear everyone? Gail, you guys are there? Perfect. Yep. Perfect. Okay, so for me, as I'm kind of wrapping my head around it, starting the creative process, I have my pictures and my papers, which honestly, in the club, we call it the PJ Playdate. Like I said, this is an extra impromptu one. But really what we mean by that is kind of a informal online crop where you PJ, so bring your pictures and your joy for scrapbooking, and you come and you scrapbook, and we just immerse in that joy that this hobby brings. And we do that through allowing ourselves to play. So as much as I'm going to kind of keep all these scraps in mind because it is going to be a factor I need to consider, I'm also going to just allow myself to pull out some designer templates and to really start playing here.
I'm also going to just enjoy myself.
Uh-oh, backlash. Someone's got a replay there. Is that you, Deborah, or someone?
I'm also going to just enjoy myself.
Uh-oh, backlash. Okay, you got it. Good. Okay, good job. All right. Well, how was everyone's holidays? Hopefully everyone did enjoy your holidays. And what'd you guys do? Deborah, what'd you guys, you mentioned you took lots of pictures.
Yeah, so it was a lot of things being different, but what I realized this season is that that's for a lot of people. So yours was different because you had a grandchild there, but then there can be differences because if you have grown children, they can attend or not attend or attend for different times. I mean,
Right.
all the things that it really changes when you have adult children. And then I suppose it'll be a whole nother big change when it's adult grandchildren.
Yeah. you're
But
right.
so instead of so I've enjoyed scrapbooking because it's made me grateful for the memories. And then, but also it reminded me, okay, if I enjoy looking at the past and I'm grateful, then this year, even though it's different, to be more intentional about looking for what are new things to be grateful for and appreciate, or even new traditions. So I attended a couple things that were new for me.
Okay.
And so I was I had that in mind. Okay, if I was getting together with grandkids, I would be snap, 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 taking all kinds of pictures. And so at each new thing that I went to this year, I took pictures of whatever caught my fancy. Even though I was the only one at some of these things taking pictures, that's what I did. And it helped me look for things to be grateful for in these new
The new
memories.
season. Yeah.
Yeah, in new season. And so I have lots of pictures.
I love that. I love that insight and that perspective. And I think you're so right that, I mean, if anything you can count on, life is always changing.
Right. And it wasn't just me, right?
Right.
It's been easy to think, okay, well, my life is, turned upside down or different. Let's just say different. And then it's like, you know what? Lots and lots of people are in a new season for the first time. And because it's really easy. You know what? Kevin and I took our first couple picture at the Christmas tree in 2023 since we had kids. So
Aw.
prior to kids, we've got there. All the pictures are up now. All 40 years of sending out Christmas cards, and the first we've got, I think, two of them with both of us. No, one of them is just Kevin at our kneeling at our tree. The other one we're not under. And then finally, before kids, we took a picture of us. And then ever since then, it's been kids and kids under the tree, maybe a family photo, but never under the tree. So 23 was our first year as empty nesters, where we weren't going to see the kids that day. And we got matching, instead of ugly Christmas sweater, we had ugly PJs on.
Oh, I feel like I saw those. Those are the ones you just scrapbooked, right?
Actually, I did those. You know that tree that you used on your second layout? What,
Yeah.
Simple Life?
Yeah.
I did it that year, but they were so ugly, I had to do black and white pictures. And so,
Actually, talking about Simple Life, I was just pulling it out, thinking I might use that tree again.
Yes.
It's so cute.
so I wanted to do. I loved that kit, but those PJs were not going to work. And
Right.
so it was like, okay, this feels weird to not be seeing our children on Christmas Day. And I was feeling a little bit sorry for myself that year, 23. And so I quickly ordered funny PJs. And then I had to drag Kevin, I will admit, I had to drag him. I said, honey, let's get a picture of us under the tree. And then you guys, that was our last Christmas.
Oh.
And so,
Oh.
that year was the first of like, it's different. And then last year I was in a fog. And then this year, I agreed to go to these things that were different for me. And I thought,
And you
okay,
just said you just put in a order into Snapfish because they were doing their dollar penny you sell. You were like, I'm just gonna put in, and you put like, and it was all in
I put in
2025.
300 and it wasn't even, I still have
You took a
another
lot of detail
150.
pictures. Yeah.
So like at one of them, I was invited to this luncheon, and it's supposed to be for people that are 55 and up, this group is.
Okay.
And I was invited to go with someone else, and I agreed. And I'm 10 years older than that. I was by far the youngest person there. And I didn't know anybody, and it was a good time, but I thought I'm just gonna, like, the punch was really pretty, how they had the punch set up. And I thought, I'm gonna take a picture of that. And just anything that was like, oh, that's pretty music or
Right.
whatever. I just
Right.
was snapping.
Huh.
So
I
I
love that
have,
perspective. I love it.
well,
And
it's
anyone
been-
that doesn't know, yeah, because like what you just shared is so real for myself, so relatable. But like, yeah, Deborah's, if you don't know in the community and stuff, because you shared it before, but yeah, her husband has passed away. Like, this is the second Christmas. Like, that's why you said, like, last Christmas you were in Little Fog, so this Christmas you're gonna like, okay, I need to reshape how I approach maybe some of those things that you previously
Yeah,
have.
last year I wasn't struggling through that Christmas was different, because he passed in November, and his memorial
Right,
was
we're
like
still
2
doing
weeks
other
before
things.
Christmas. So I wasn't like, I was completely like more in survival mode, but this one was
Right.
like, okay, now it's real. Yeah.
And it's always going to feel that, and that's true. Like you said, there's always going to feel that sense of, I'm sure you will, whether the sense of loss, like shift, change, loss, right? Difference. And so.
Right. And there's times when I guess you do need to sit with it, and that's probably part of the mending.
Right.
But this year I just got right before I went to that luncheon because I kind of didn't want to go.
Yeah.
But it was something about gratitude, or maybe I read something where somebody else was going through. It was just different. Maybe their adult children weren't going to be able to come home or whatever it was.
Okay.
And I thought, okay, we go through these seasons, and I guess I can decide how I'm going to go through it.
I love that you decided to look through the lens of your camera to find things that new beauties, new things that you can be grateful for. I love that.
Well, yeah,
And now
because
you
we
have
don't,
300 pictures. because of
right?
that.
And had to spend what, $30 on shipping, but that's okay.
Oh,
It truly is okay because like I don't have to tell myself to do it for grandkids,
yes.
right? I just want to soak it up.
But I love too also because I hear this all the time. Here, let me pause really fast. I love what you're sharing. And Gal, I want to hear also what you've done for Christmas different this year maybe. But yes, guys, I'm playing here as we're sitting chatting, which is awesome because I can surprisingly, because of the templates, do the both. This is Silver Bells, the template. I just started to reach for some trees. I have the featured sets, of course, if the club members and you have this month's Mary set, I am pulling on that one. Has the adorable owls and the ornaments and the tags and things like that are just so cute. And I did use a lot of that on my other page. This one, the trees in the main pattern that I've already decided to use, like I said, I was going to use this on another page, but then I already cut the border out. So point being is that I'm just kind of working with what I have on that main border. And then I saw the trees in there and I thought, oh, let me see what other trees I have. So that's why I started pulling in Simple Life and things like that. And then Trisha, I was thinking about what you said in the Kit to Creation, how you were like, oh, you love the thought of Spotlight making a tree out of it, because trees were on my mind. And then I was like, oh, that's right, that could be cute. We'll see how that works out. Here's what I'm working with, because my photos are, of course, the element that I need to kind of work this page, this design around. And I have so many great sketches. Actually, just looking on the back of here, look how cute. I'd even think of this sketch, but this sketch has a really cute tree made out of the tags. So that's really fun. But these specific pictures that I printed off, I have 2 3x4s, which is kind of why I'm playing around with those templates for now. I have 1 4x6. And then for some reason, I don't know why, I decided to print all of these in this size. So I have a lot of these sizes, kind of these slim photos sizes here. So now I'm trying to think how to make those work. I have some mini photos over here, which will be good for details and, things like that. Or I could try to build a tree. I'm just gonna roll with it for a moment. If I build a tree, I kind of want this to be over here, meaning that foundation of the borders. I love how the borders give a foundation. And I might just play with the photos themselves for a moment. What if I build a tree using the photos? I might have additional... I need something else in it, right? Like I need something else to go in there. Okay, so SC, she's saying she's only seeing a partial of my layout.
So
Okay, so YouTube
same.
has to have 2 videos running now. One is so they can use them for their shorts, and you have to have that version, and it's
Yes.
like the phone version, and one's the wide format. If you're on YouTube and you're seeing the skinnier version, there is a wider format that you can go to. So go out of the video and go find the normal one. The one
Here,
that you're
I'll put
seeing
it
that's
in the
skinny
chat.
has
Okay.
a phone icon next to it. Don't click on that one.
Don't click on that one. The phone version, because that will put it vertical, is what she's saying. You're very right, Gail. Okay, hold on. Let me put it in the chat, and that will go to the wide version, because a 2-page spread can't really do it on a vertical. Okay, hopefully that answers that question there. Okay, perfect.
So Gail, you're saying that the user needs to go do this or Susan needs to do it?
No, the user, because it has 2 formats, is pulling up. It on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, it automatically will put both versions. It will
It's a
stream it in both.
fairly new thing and it forces you to do it.
Yeah.
So if you are watching it and you want to see the wide format and you're not seeing it, just be aware there's 2 streaming versions.
Yeah, I wish it would just take this and condense it down on the vertical, but maybe there's a
Do you
That's
setting.
too
mean,
easy.
is there a setting that I do once I'm watching it, or I have to get out of it?
You have to go to the streaming, the one that I put in the comments. You have to go to that streaming link because there's 2 different links, one for vertical and one for horizontal.
And when you're looking at the description for them, if you're trying to decide which one you want to look at, the one that is the skinnier format that's cutting things off has a phone in the title, like a phone icon.
I see it.
Yeah.
I see it.
Which it is new, and I will definitely look into that.
Okay,
in the
that
future.
worked.
Yep. Yep. I will say though, Deborah, talking about that. Okay, so I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm gonna play with that. I don't know. Why not, right? It's a little, I actually have very limited scraps, so already this page is not requiring too much of my scraps. I don't know if it looks like a tree to me though.
I think, you mean your pictures?
Yeah,
I think so.
maybe I need a, I love this tree though, dang it. I'm like, it. Would it be like weird to have trees next to
I love
trees?
that one too. What if you just do part of the tree by it? Just the top 2 sections? I don't know. Oh no, that works.
I'm gonna keep playing for a moment. We'll keep playing for a moment, see what else can come to light. See what else can come to light. It could be cute though. And I had this I Love Santa, which I thought would work, of course, from the 2 L charms. I don't know if we still have that in there. If you guys don't have those yet, let me put those in there. If I can find it. Like I said, impromptu here, guys. Okay, I think we got that solved. Good. She got it worked. Joni got it to work. Perfect. You know, I will say, Deborah, because you were talking about just difference, and for us it was a little different, like you said, because we had a grandbaby who's still young. You know, I think next Christmas will be really fun, but Eli was a little like thrown back because they always want to try to get up at like 5 a.m., which I'm never a fan of, but I understand the magic, and I don't know. They never wake up at 5 a.m. any other day, right? But with Caleb, he doesn't wake up till, he has his like in between sleeps, and then he wakes up about 7:30. So Riley's like, no, we will wake up when Caleb wakes up. And so Eli was like, are you kidding me, Mom? And I was like, I'm sorry, we have to wait till 7:30. So
That's so
that was
funny because Eli's only like a year younger than Jonathan, my
Uh-huh.
Jonathan, and Jonathan's 16, and we just like, do we want to wake him up early? That seems like a waste. Let's just let him sleep and see what happens. He didn't get up until almost noon.
Oh, no, Eli, I think he's trying to keep some of that spirit alive as with being the baby. He
Yes.
remembers the kids doing it all together, and he's like, this is what we do. This is how it works. And so
Well-
he even had to learn that things have to shift, right? Like
Right,
when little ones,
right.
even him had to kind of learn to kind of roll with the punches, and you know, that's
And that's a harder, so Gail, your son was choosing. He chose versus your family telling him, we're not going to do normal because of because of another family member.
Oh, a new dynamic, right? It's a new
Yeah.
dynamic and situation, and
My
so
kids are like two only children, though.
yeah, they're different age group.
It's I
Yeah.
have two kids and they're 7.5 years apart. They're complete opposites in every way. And I had my daughter first, who loves all holidays, who loves to go exploring, who loves to adventure with me. And then I have my son, who does none of that. He doesn't like holidays. He doesn't like exploring. We have to drag him on vacations because he doesn't
Oh,
want to
I
go.
know.
It's weird.
It's weird, she says. Yeah, yeah. I might do this sketch. I'm going to try to go back to this sketch now. I love the thought of a tree. I want the tree thing. So I might just take this tag and take this sketch and, yeah, I don't know if you guys could see it. It's the middle one. I'm looking at it. Even the templates can help with quickly mocking up sketches.
I love that sketch.
Yeah, it's kind of a fun sketch. It's using the tag portion of this template, so I'm going to improvise it a little bit. But I'm going to just map out really fast what that would feel like in regards to my photo orientation. Maybe I do a few smaller ones here. I'm using my 2x2s. So this is them like sitting at the top of the stairs. That's usually what happens, right? Like they all have to sit at the top of the chairs. They like stay up all night. So that's what Eli's kind of wanting to reminisce about, and yeah, had to change it a little bit.
Well, and then for Eli, he's had a lot change in his world in the last very few years.
Yep, he's got brothers now in the mix, and I will say it's interesting to watch him. He's handling it very well, but you're
Yeah.
absolutely right. Like we've had that conversation because in many ways he was kind of used to his sister's attention. Like, and it's
For
interesting
sure.
to watch him where these husbands are here now, and he's like, wait, I'm so used to all of these people, like in a way, paying attention to me.
Oh, for sure. Being boy, and then all those older sisters, um, and then in a really short time from the girls going to their mission until now is not that long in time, and your family in those handful of years have had so many changes,
I know.
and they're all fun, they're all
Yeah,
positive,
they're all
but
positive and healthy shifts, but yes.
and then
Still,
also he's at an age where you've talked about this, Susan, with younger teenagers, mid teenagers, how their feelings are big.
uh-huh.
And so the combination of all these changes, and then he might be feeling it bigger.
Yeah, except for the other day we were talking because the girls were all chatty, and we were like, and they wanted to watch a movie, and he was like, "No more feelings. Can we stop talking about feelings and just watch a movie?" I was like, "Okay, dude, you're such a boy."
Yes.
Um, Tanya, echo. I don't have an echo on mine. I don't know. Tell me again if it maybe, I don't know, refresh your thing. That's always a great go-to, and then see if it does it. Usually I can hear echo in mine. Okay.
The only echo I heard was mine. I just turned it down to see if that helps.
Okay. She's shifted. Maybe we'll see if that helps. Maybe it's picking up on your side, which could very much be the case. I kind of like this being a little bit more of a paper piecing layout. Like I said, it's my third one. I used a lot of layers in my other layouts, so kind of making the most of this last 2-page kit here. I might start with that. All right. It's gonna come together, guys. This is gonna come together. Yeah, and I will say, like, it's just been so nice. Like, in my own thought processes related to what we're talking about was, I'm just so grateful that this year it's been really fun, really enjoyable to have all the kids back home. Last year I didn't even have that. Riley wasn't here, and so this is kind of since they're adults, the first year that's happened. Maddie and Abby weren't here the year before that, so it's been a few years since that's been the case. And I'm kind of just soaking it up because I know that this is not always going to be the case, most likely. So I'll take what I can get. That's basically where I'm at. I'll take what I can get. So making the most of it. Okay, I'm going to build the tree. I think I'm going to build the tree and do that portion first. I did mention in the kit creation I was going to play around a little bit more with the crepe paper. A few guys were asking about it. I used it on this layout. I used some of it here with the kit. So that's kind of a fun little extra touch. And then of course the 2 Owl Charms titles, and I'm using the other 2 Owl Charms title here that 2 Owl they made to kind of coordinate with this kit. So that was a fun little cross promotion. So if you haven't had a chance to get those and you want them, definitely make sure to check out those links for those. Now, of course, it comes down to the paper scraps that I have. That's why it's kind of an interesting, when you get to the last page, it can feel more like, okay, paper piecing here. I do love the holly paper. Oh. So I know the little anxiety, I guess I should say, seeing little papers that you love so much being used up. But you know what? Use the dang paper. Use it up and make the most of what you can in the given moment. Don't put it off for another time. So as much as that holly paper, I'm like, ooh, I should savor that or savor that. Really, in a lot of ways. We'll see. We'll see if I end up with a little bit more. Maybe I'll make a 1-pager, but otherwise I'm going to take it in strides. Okay. So I might just pull in the green crepe paper to help me make my tree, and also some pattern papers. We're going to experiment this together. Why not? Live is a great time to experiment. Right, guys? Okay. How about now? Is the echo still there? They're saying there's an echoing someone other than you are talking. Definitely an echo when someone other than you are talking.
I don't hear an echo for you or Gail, but did we lose Gail?
Nope, she's still there. You still there, Gal?
I'm still here.
Okay. Gail, do you hear an echo at all with any of the 3 of us?
I don't hear an echo now, no.
Okay.
Oh, I just heard it.
I just heard it.
I guess you could try muting, and then when you want to talk, you can unmute, maybe? I don't know. But I would love for you guys to talk. Gail, you'll have to mute yourself and then unmute yourself, guys, when you want to chat. And we could try that.
I don't have 2 devices on to make a reverberation.
Okay.
So where's the echo coming from?
It could just be because there's multiple users. Sometimes it does that, users on it. I only have 1, 2. I only have 1 device. So you could just trace these on here. That's what I did with the poinsettia leaves. I just took a white pen and traced those right onto the crepe paper and cut it out, and it worked out great that way. If you want it to be a little bit thicker or a little bit easier, another option is similar to like felt or things like that, where we've shared in the past, where you can trace it onto, say, like a piece of cardstock. So I'm going to do that here for a moment, and then add some adhesive, and then add that to your page. So again, I'm only doing this tag portion to kind of make a tree out of my scraps. Well, in this case, crepe paper. So let's give that a try and see how that works. Okay. So on the topic of like talking about Christmas and holidays and maybe new perspectives, you guys will have to let me know in the chat if you kind of experienced something to what Deborah was talking about, or just in general, like maybe I think that's valuable. I think there's something valuable of talking about like maybe what was different this Christmas, that maybe you found to be something that you actually really enjoyed, or something that you kind of had to process, right? To kind of look through a new lens and a new way to approach it. I think that's super valuable to kind of think about. Okay, so I'm gonna get my lovely glue gun out. Where did I put that? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Like, let's get that out. What are you two working on? I don't think I ever asked you. I know you guys said, "Oh, scrapbook tonight."
Yeah. I was scrapbooking when you shared your what was the title of what you did
Oh, the
earlier
kit to
today?
creation. Yeah,
Kit to creation.
yeah.
I was already working on it, and then I was going to take a break and come back to it. So I thought, well, and then Trisha said, "I want scrapbook,"
Trisha,
which
we
I
should have called
love.
you on. Yeah.
So I shared the Grinch that Linda shared last year.
Oh yes.
So every year I look for something to do with my grandson so that we can make something and start talking about giving during the holidays. So like, he's not crazy about doing table time. So I'll say, well, honey, after we finish our rocket ships,
Yeah.
we're going to go have some table time, after rocket ships, before lunch, we're going to have some table time to work on some gifts that you're going to give. Well, of course, when he was 2 and 3, he had limited understanding, but, and then different things. Like one time we made a Jingle Bell Rudolph and then sent that ahead of time and then said, could you take a selfie and send it back? Just spreading Christmas cheer. Like if
Aw.
wearing that makes people at your office smile or whatever. So we
Yeah.
shipped him out, finished him early and shipped him out early. So when Linda did her Grinch, I wanted to do that last year, but it didn't happen. We did have something else that we had worked on. And so it's just been sitting in a idea pile. And so I wanted to do it with him again this year. And I thought, oh, I'm going to pull out her Grinch with those, with the all aboard ornaments.
Oh
So
yeah, that's cute.
we made those and he thought we did two things. We made a penguin and out of felt, and then we just pieced the pieces and then we did the Grinch. And so again, at his ability, I just start putting it together and see what he can help with. And this year he fell in love with the tape runner. So that might be in his stocking next year as a tape runner. He
The
thought that
tape
was so
runner.
fun. Yeah. So and then the idea is that when we're gathered, that he will hand those out, but I never know how that's going to go. Well, he kind of had been shy all day, but he was all over handing those out.
Oh.
And so he made that connection. So what I'm going to do, in the digital idea book, my layout is him with the craft that he made last year.
How far is this page? Let me see this page. You want to flip your thing? Let's see if we can maneuver this. I don't know.
Well, can I just do it manually?
Well, I gotta get you. up.
Does that work?
Okay, we could see you.
Okay, so the tag, can you hear me? Oh, I can't hear you.
Nope, yep, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yep, we can hear you.
Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me.
Yep.
Okay,
Can you, yeah. Yeah.
so the tag is what he made, and that is going to be on the page. But then I'm going to take our templates, all of our ornament templates from the sketch, and I'm going to tuck different Grinch faces into the ornaments. And then the photos will be him making. So what we said with the Grinch tag is it either could be an ornament, a bookmark, or a gift tag, however they want to use it.
Cute. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really fun. I remember that Grinch tag, the face that she made. That's really fun. That's
Yeah.
super cute. Love it. Okay, so now I gotta figure out. I'll get us all back. Okay. There we go. All right, Gail, you're back on too. All right. Okay. And at the stage. There we go.
So
Okay.
this is one of a few that you've done with sketches that you have in the digital idea book of running the same form, and I love it. So you did it with the flower, making a flower border in, I think it was with the November kit. Trying to remember if you've done something else, but
So
and
you're
I
doing
can't
that with
remember
the
someone.
ornaments then, is what you're saying.
Yeah, just running the same form. This in this case being a collection of ornaments.
Yeah, across the top. Yes,
Uh huh.
absolutely.
And I was trying to think how I was going to tuck, how else I was going to do the Grinch, and that's what I'm going to do is just put the tag in here, but then put his face on some round ornaments.
Yeah, that would be super cute.
Yeah. And I am using old Kiwi Lane paper. Do you recognize it?
I did recognize it.
It says
That was like from
on it that
2019 or something. Yes.
2017.
Oh, 17. Okay, that's some of the even pre-club probably. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, because club was
Yeah.
June of 18.
Yep.
And I just was looking for, it was colored, right? I just
Yeah.
color that would match
Yeah.
the green, and a lot of our,
Hey, can you shut my door, guys?
and I wanted to use stash,
Yeah.
and I found this one and went, oh, the Grinch, that kind of bright green Grinch will be cute with this paper.
It will be so cute. Really cute. Right color green. So I'm trying to decide. I think I want different patterns in my trees, or should I just do green all the way up? I'm trying to decide. Like if I
Different
should just
different
go ahead.
patterns, because you can do that with I love that, doing that with scraps,
Yeah.
because
And
the
that's really
tree
what I'm
is,
working with here is these like leftover scraps. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'll
but
try it.
Susan, they can just go in from the right and left. They don't have to be long enough to go all the way across.
They really don't. And that's what I was thinking is that even from because I got to reduce them, right? But I was kind of what you just said, the same thought process. I thought, well, I might just cut strips. And then when I get to adhering this side down, I can shift it over. But you're right. I don't even have to I can even use such a small piece of scrap for one
Yep.
portion of that. Yep.
I just think it's a really fun sketch to use when you're down to, your little smithereens.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Okay. Well, I'm going to cut another tag out of this cute plaid, but talking about scraps, you know what? I think I'll cut it out of
And then,
this.
and after you make one or two, and if you don't like all the patterns, you could go to just the green, because that's going to work.
Yeah, the green's going to work for sure. Sometimes it's a test and trial. Sometimes it isn't. Gail, what are you working on? Oh, can she hear us? Oh. Come back to that. We were having mic issues before, so I'm like, did I just... When I try to change views, I've realized it plays with the mics as well. So hopefully, I don't know, that last view mic thing. So, oh, wait there.
Oh,
Going to the
okay.
door?
I have to excuse myself for a minute.
Okay, sounds good.
Here, should I mute?
Yeah, mute. All right. Can you hear us, Gal? Oh.
Can you hear me? Because I can't hear you.
I can hear you. Well, I'll text you on that. I think it's going to be cute with different colors. We'll see. We'll see on that. Let me see. Okay. So that's like, again, these tags can be different size proportions, right? So that's kind of where I'm thinking, is that we will adjust them as we go. But if you did want to do crepe paper, for example, that's kind of how I did it. I did it with the, you can trace it on here, but it gets a little flimsy, right? So if you want to do it, like I said, put it on cardstock and then lay it on there, that's always fun. And then you kind of get this nice little texture. But I think it could even be cute if you did two different greens. One green, you could do this with cardstock. You can use your scraps of paper and do different sizes. So that's, of course, really fun too. So let's see. Gail, can you hear us again?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, perfect. Sometimes just jumping out and jumping back in does the trick. What are you working on, Gail?
I am making a gingerbread house. That's as far as I've gotten.
I love it. I can't wait to see it finished.
It'll be on a page about making gingerbread houses. How original.
I can try it. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, maybe I shouldn't mess with it again. I was trying to get you larger. Yeah, that's cute. Super fun.
That's all I've done. I've got
Let's
to
go.
use my white pen and go around it, but I have to find a door.
Ah. There you go.
As I always do. Oh, maybe I should share this. I made the mistake of ordering Christmas paper online that was cheap from, that red label, big box craft store.
Yeah, the temptation of it. I know.
And
I went through that season.
Okay, the pictures made it look so cute. So cute.
Okay, so what are you
Let
sharing?
me show you this horrible paper pad. Looks cute, right? Gold foil.
Okay.
Cute. Okay. Y'all, there is pictures of glitter for this paper. Like, this is not glitter, it's pictures of glitter.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Do you know how disappointing that is?
Yeah, it's
Half
very
of this
disappointing.
pad of paper is pictures of glitter paper.
Oh,
And it's like other people might use it. I think it looks very cheap.
oh, that stinks. I hate when that
So I'm
happens
not
though,
using it.
when you buy paper online or something and it's just not the quality.
Yeah, I am hearing an echo on your side. I'm gonna put in earbuds. No, I'm not, because I don't have them out here. Shoot. I don't know. I'm turning off my mic, I guess.
It's okay. We did not do gingerbread houses this year. We didn't do them, which is, I've always enjoyed the creative challenge of gingerbread houses, but
Oh, we didn't do them either this year. We got them. They sat in the living room for a month, but because we had been sick, we never did them. And I even had one sent to Caroline so she could do them on Zoom with us. Or not Zoom,
right.
FaceTime, whatever we use, video chat.
Yeah.
And we never did it. And so now we're like, how do we feel about Valentine's gingerbread houses?
You know what? That's valid. I think you should go for it. I
We
will
are.
say I'm not that good at them. I need to
I
up my
find that
game or
hard to
something.
believe.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Gingerbread making is not my creative outlet, but part of it's just the funness of it. All right, I cut 2 of these for my scraps because, yeah, because that's how the paper worked. I had drawn on this one, so that's trash. I'm gonna throw that on the floor. Okay, and then let me go to my next layer. Kind of thinking as we go here, piecing it together. What other patterns do I have? I don't know if I like the teal next to the teal there, so I'm not gonna do that one. But let's see. I already used that one. So maybe I'll just go back to green. Go back to green. Oh, I do have the darker. I like to kind of just place it down, see what they look like next to each other. Whenever I'm working with multi patterns, I've shared that before, but I do tend to do that. I do tend to do that where I'll kind of lay them down and kind of go up from there. I'm also trying to think, what do I think of that pattern? Nope, I don't want to do that pattern. I'll keep more to the blenders and 2 tones in this base, especially because we'll have a few other layers coming up on the top of that, like so. Okay. And little base. I need a little strip here for the base, and I'll get to that in a moment. Okay. Yep, I think I'm gonna go back to green. So maybe I go back to the brighter green. Now, if I don't want to trace out the whole thing, I definitely think an option is where I could, because I'm pulling in, I need these to go a little shorter each row, right? Kind of like that sketch. So in this case, I may go like right here, keep the first one the width that it is, and then I'm gonna go in on this one, which then makes this one can go shorter. Something like that. And I don't think I'm gonna even worry about cutting these until I adhere it down. But ultimately, that's the goal. That's the goal ultimately, and so I just wanted to kind of see where I'm landing. Then I'm kind of to, you know, honestly a little shorter, slimmer one at this point, not too long. So I'm going to take that cardstock once again, and I'm going to lay it down and trace. And then I'm just going to slide this over and get my other end, line it up there. Again, I can always trim off, but I can't extend it. So I want to do it a little longer in that case. In that regards. Okay. And if you're going this route where you're using some cardstock or something to build a base for the crepe paper, especially in this case, really easy. All right. Now, you can go different grains if you want. I was kind of going opposite, not with the grains, since they go downwards. But that's something to keep in mind if you are using some crepe paper. And then I will kind of add some glue. I noticed on my last one I needed to get the corners a little bit better, so I'm just going to make sure I get those corners. My glue has been a little bit finicky on this. I need to still look into that. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm just going to lay that right on the edge. I'll give it a moment to dry. It doesn't matter what side. I mean, really, in this case, for this design, I don't think it really matters what side that you're using. But it's kind of a fun additional type of paper you can add to your pages. And I'm going to trim those up. I will say I'm trying to remember what page I made a poinsettia out of. I'll have to pull it out. I'll just take a picture and share it in the community. I did a cute little layered red poinsettia. Maybe we'll make a new one for this page. It was so beautiful. Kind of matched the vibe of this other page. I don't know if I posted that. Dang it. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I did. I'll have to post that page. I'll get to it. I gotta find it in my albums. I think it was last year I did that with these crepe papers. So maybe I did. Maybe somebody's remembering and they're like, no, we saw it, but I don't think I did. Can't count on my memory. Hence why I scrapbook. Because then the scrapbooks are proof, right? One way or another, whether that's the memory or something that I used. Okay, this still needs to dry a little bit. I'm gonna give it another minute. I did ink the edges on my last crepe paper, and I will say, I think it's really cute. So I'm gonna ink those edges again on the crepe paper. Like that. Cute. Oh, cat. Cat just joined the party. Nope, 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 nope. Kitty. Silly kitty. She wants attention because everybody else is out there playing their game. And I'm in here scrapbooking. Okay, so again, I'm going to trim those down as I go. I think that's really going to help pull those together. And then I do need a base. I'm trying to decide if I just do, I had this out on my other page. I'm wondering if I do like this kind of base, or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm using a white base? Maybe not. Or a cream base. There's a little bit of cream here. Okay. Keep having to put my page back together, which this is happening a little bit more on this page because I'm kind of piecing it as I have my scraps and things like that, which is pretty normal, right? But if needed, just take a picture. Just take a picture. I'm trying to see what those two patterns look like. I don't like it. Nope, it's not gonna work for me on this one. All right, now I'm gonna go, I need a few more layers. We're gonna keep trying this. Trish, if you're still watching, you'll have to let me know if you end up doing the spotlight as a tree, because that would be so cute. So cute. I think I'm gonna go, where's that other pattern? This one. I think that would be cute as one layer. Kind of pulling out the teal, but in a different like pattern version of that color palette. And then trying to think which way I'm gonna trace it to get the most. I'll keep it up at the top. Because again, I'm kind of getting to the point with my scraps that I'm just making the most of it, which is great because even something like this where I've cut into it already, right? And made various things already from this one sheet of paper, I'm still able to pull designs out of it effortlessly with the designer templates. So that's nice. And I'm gonna go a little shorter. Now I think that easily, if you don't want to measure and think about and adjust, if you're not using scraps of paper, you could easily cut all of them the same size. And then when you go to adhere them, right, that's when you could glue this one in and then just flip the paper and trim it off on the excess, which I think is going to be what I do for some of these tags. That's why I'm just kind of laying them down right now. And I might even put the tree together before I get the rest of the page because I'm kind of excited to see what it really looks like in, you know, when it's all stuck in its place. Okay. And then let's go back to plaid. Can you pull some of this up here? Yeah, that will be cute. So go back
Can
to
we
plaid
talk about
here.
how much a white pen adds?
Uh-oh, what'd you do? Oh, wow, yeah, that's so cute. Oh, hold on.
It was so easy.
It was so easy. I can't wait to see a picture of that.
Not today.
Not today. But like to see all the detail like you're saying, that's really cute. You can hold it up again. Let me see it. Did you add all of that around the windows and stuff?
Yeah.
And the door? Yeah, that's cute. Now I want to make a gingerbread house. Dang it.
Easy peasy.
I want to make all the things.
Join the club.
I know. All the things. No, that's really cute. It's just, I like the two tones of it too. You know, I've seen, actually I pulled this from a card that Mindy sent me talking about gingerbread houses. I literally have this right here. See, this is like a really colorful one. And then yours
That's
is
really
kind of
cute.
like a
Is it
neutral one.
sparkly?
She did use stickles around the edges of it. Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I
She
like
sent that
that.
to me on a card, and so that's in my scrapbooking Christmas stuff because I'm gonna put it on a page with her card next to it. There's a few other. Oh, I shared this during the PJ Playdate initially when there's a few Christmas cards that I have that I'm like I'm gonna scrapbook those that have come from friends and stuff. So I'm gonna scrapbook those eventually. Again, I want to make all the things. Make them all.
That's why we're here, so we can make all the things.
Make all the things and embrace them. All right. I need a star on the top of my I'm gonna have to pull one out of the star set. Little fun star. Or looking at the paper, I could do one out of scraps. I don't know, there's options. There's options. Yes, I really would love to see these adhered down. What are we thinking? What do you think, Gal? Multiple colors like this?
I like the multiple colors for sure.
I mean, I have to trim it down, but
Yeah.
all right. I think I'm gonna need one more layer. Let me see what the text or sketch did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, granted, I'm the one who created the sketches, but I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So technically, I guess that should probably get me to there. But I don't remember, on the sketches. Hence why sketches are great. They're great for that. Okay. Let me see if I can find my star set really fast. There we go. Like, I just had it out the other day. So I could put a star at the top. It's kind of hard to see because of the light, huh? Or what I was thinking, I mean, again, I'm kind of really taking advantage of my scraps here. Like I could cut like very thin strips and almost do like that type of, do you know what I'm talking about, Gail? Like that kind of star.
Like a hand-drawn star or
Yeah.
I don't know. Why aren't we putting an
Doodle
owl
star.
on top
It's like
of the
a
tree?
doodling star. Yeah.
But why aren't we putting an owl on the top of the tree?
I could put an owl on top of the tree. Well, this would be a big owl.
You could also do a Santa hat on top of the tree.
Ooh, I could put a Santa hat on the star.
Oh, that'd be cute.
I don't think I would have thought of that otherwise. When you said Santa hat on something or layered with something, which again,
And this is why you scrapbook with a friend. You get more ideas.
yeah. And also you get to play with layers. So you can also experiment with that. Trying to think what I think of that. Interesting. Different.
I'm not sure it works for this layout, but I
Yeah.
really like the idea and I want to play with it.
Yeah.
I want to make all the things.
I'm going to make all the things. How many times are we going to say that tonight? Well, lots of good memories. Lots of good memories. Okay, so I'm going to trim all those guys down. Actually, this one's going to go wider.
Are we ready for some trivia and a prize?
Oh, you got a trivia question? Did you think of something?
I have a couple that are Christmas related.
Oh, I knew you were the right person for the job. I knew it.
I did have to look them up to make sure I had it right.
Okay.
I
Okay, so
did.
I actually have another set of these cute little titles from 2 Out Charms that I've.
That's a good
I've been
prize.
using. Yeah. So, should we do a winner for both? How many you got? We'll do winner for both. Did I have 2 sets of these or just 1 set? Let me look really fast. Otherwise, give a little representation there. All right, we'll do a winner. We'll do 2 winners, 1 for each.
2 winners. So the
Yeah,
first
so
2
one
people.
wins this one wins that one. Let's do that.
Do you want 2 different trivia questions or the first 2 people
Ooh.
that answer 1 question?
I actually do have another one. I thought I had. I don't know why I had that other one. So I guess the first winner gets 2. So the golden ticket, and then the other one's gonna get the one.
Do you want me to double down?
What does that mean?
I have a set I haven't used yet because mine didn't make it into the layout in the PDF. And mine are not glued onto their project yet.
No. Let's do this. One person wins the two. One person wins one of them, at least. That's good. Then I can ship them. You don't have to worry about it. No worries.
Okay, I mean, it's not a super hard trivia question.
That's okay.
All right. Are we ready for
Okay.
trivia?
Well, since this is like impromptu live, guys, so the way the lives go, I mean, just whenever we do random giveaways, yeah, we do the trivia, and it's just basically the first person I see in the comments answer the question correctly. Although you're gonna have to see it because I don't know what the answers are, gal. So pressure's all on you.
The pressure is all on me, and I better
Can you
have
see
this
the
up.
comments? Like
So,
here
I can
in
see the
StreamYard,
comments.
you have to see them here in StreamYard. Do you see them here?
Yeah, I see them here.
Okay, gotcha.
I see everything as it comes in order as it goes to StreamYard. So I see the same ones you do.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me make sure I have my trivia correct and I don't mess it up.
Oh, it's not my favorite part, but I love doing giveaways, but it's not my favorite part. Meaning to find like who picked the winner. So I like delegating that part.
Okay. We've all heard the song. We all love the song, all versions of the song.
Okay.
And it talks about, or sings about, how many days of Christmas there are. There are 12, but when do those days of Christmas start?
Oh,
What
we were talking about
date?
this earlier. I wasn't 100% what it was. That's
You
right.
didn't get it right, so it
I
doesn't
didn't
matter.
get it right. I didn't get it right. You're right.
No.
So when does the first day of the 12 days of Christmas start?
What
Basically.
date is the first of the 12 days of Christmas?
Yes.
Suzette Williamson got it correct.
I was saying Christmas Day.
It
I was like, it's
starts
either Christmas
on
Eve or
Christmas Day.
Yes. And it runs through. Okay, Suzette
Yeah.
Williams. You are a lucky first winner here. So I'm going to ship you out these. Email support@kiwilane.com. Tell them that you are winner number one. I'll know what that means. Winner number one for those two title cards. Okay, what's our next winner?
Okay. The
We need to
next
get both out of the
question-
way before I have to do dinner or something. I don't know.
We won't keep you hostage here for the whole
Yeah.
how to word this correctly. So the 12 days of Christmas ends on a specific date, which is also another holiday-ish day. It's called the Day of Epiphany, also known as what?
Ooh, I have no idea. Day of Epiphany, also what? So you're not looking for the date, you're looking for the name, an alternative name that this date also refers to. Correct?
Yeah. The Day of Epiphany is also known as what? It's a fairly specific name. I don't know if anyone's going to get it. I don't know that we celebrate this in the U.S. very much.
But it's education. That's good.
It is. No one's
Okay,
even guessing
I
yet.
see no comments. You might have to pick a different trivia. Or people are Googling.
They're all Googling.
Or they're Googling.
Would it help if I said it was on January 6th? I don't know.
So what?
No guesses.
Holiday.
Do I have to come up with a different?
You do. You have to come up with a
Trivia.
different one. Yep. Because now everyone's just Googling it. But although I want to learn it, so what is it?
It's Three Kings Day. It celebrates the arrival, let's see, the visit of the Magi, the three wise men, or the wise men, to the Christ child. Did you know that?
I did not know that. What's it called? Three Kings Day?
Three Kings Day.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, now you
Does
have to come up with
anybody
another
here
one.
celebrate Three Kings Day? Have you heard of it?
I've never
I
heard
actually
of
do
it.
think I've heard of it, but it was a long time ago, so it was kind of like renewed information.
Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, good luck on the next trivia.
Okay, since we talked about the 12 days of Christmas, let's talk about another numbered Christmas event.
Okay.
What day does Advent end?
Advent.
So when you
Would be what I
participate
would
with a
say.
calendar, an Advent
Yeah.
calendar, it
Yeah.
ends on a specific date. What is that date?
Ooh, she's making a stretch. I don't know if I can take trivia with creativity.
Can't do two at a time.
Ah, I can't do it.
Do we even have anyone watching anymore?
Yes, they're there.
I turned you all away with trivia.
I feel your pain, Gail. I feel your pain. Oh. Unless the comments just start showing up all of a sudden, that would be fun.
I know. I don't have anything new. Do I? Oh my gosh, it just went down further. It wasn't feeding him.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I have to go back up. Sorry, I don't know why it wasn't feeding him. It just all came in
At
at
the same
once.
time. Huh, I didn't see him on my side
Hang
either,
on.
though. Oh, I don't need to ink that. I want to do another
All
green
right.
one at the top to kind of finish
So
it
I am
off.
looking for, I'm going back in.
Lisa says maybe
Three
maybe
Kings
we're
Day.
chatting on the wrong feed.
Sorry. I don't know why it didn't feed it. We're getting there, guys. And I will do another prize for the third trivia question. It's all good. Mary Bruning got Three Kings Day first.
Okay. Okay, so she did know it. Yep.
Yeah. So people did know it, and they were chatting about it. Why isn't it feeding? It's still not feeding on my chat. So
Okay,
now I
so
have
who's
to
our
find.
winner?
Let me get the name again. Mary. Wait, what was it? Mary
A brewing?
Brunig.
Okay.
I want to pronounce it Germanly. Brunig? But I don't think it is.
That's okay. Mary, congrats! Yay!
Mary, you did win.
You did
It's there.
win.
I promise.
It's Monday, guys. This is why we don't do these things on a Monday. No, all is well. You're
The
awesome.
next
Thanks
one
for
I'm
doing
looking
that.
for was answered correctly. Hang on. Hang on.
All right.
I will find it. And the answer was December 24th, right? That was when Advent
Yep.
ends. That's what I asked, right? Yes.
Yep.
And that was Linda Brock, 2930.
Okay,
That's just
perfect.
Linda Brock, right?
Okay, you two email support. We'll get those shipped off to you guys. Yay. Little holiday trivia there.
Well, now I know I have to feed it down, I guess, or it all came in quickly.
Well,
Because it
could
usually
be
tells me when there's new comments, and it didn't.
Yeah, and it could be the internet. I don't know. That was new too.
Well,
That's
that
never
was
happened.
weird because it just hopped like six
Yeah, this
more
never
on
happened
there.
for me either. Oh boy,
How
there.
weird.
That is weird.
Sorry, guys. But we did get winners in there. Email support.
Email support.
We'll
you
get you
taken care of.
prizes.
All right. I noticed on this one, it's green, so I'm going to try to see if I can cover it. Oh. Nope, that's not going to work. Okay, I have to cut that one again because I traced it on the back of something I already had traced. So, a little bit of adhesive. Last one. I got my last little tag. I will say I think this it's my glue that's kind of finicky that I need to figure out. But I had this drawing, I cut it out and it had drawing on it and it's not going to work. I don't want that showing on my page. Because I was having so much fun with the trivias. Hopefully you guys are having fun too. Learning something new, gal. Learning something new.
Did you know that I used to make my kids memorize fun facts at the table?
Oh, did you?
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think they would call it fun facts. Maybe they did.
They did not, because they were very educational. We had flashcard packs for the presidents of the United States and different dinosaurs. And we
It's
had
so
one more, and I
good
can't
at a
remember what
young
it
age
was.
because their minds are such fun sponges. So that's.
Oh, they hated it.
Oh.
But now they can
didn't-
tell you random facts
You
about
didn't do
any U.S.
giveaways. You
president.
didn't do a prize bucket or something. That's what you needed to do. You needed to do a little.
You get
giveaway.
dessert.
Yeah. A little giveaway with each one of them. We actually, my brother-in-law, Damien, he would play Simon Says. And it was trivia. So like if Simon Says like who was this or what happened in this, year or something, he would ask all these random. I never played because I would stink at it. But the rest of Simon Says was played the same way. Like in other words, if you turned around and you were too close, but you got to step forward if you got the answer right and so forth. And he would do pretty good prizes for the kids.
That's fun. I'd play that.
Yeah. So they really had fun with that. We haven't played that in a long time, but David's good at like random information. Like,
Oh, me too.
yeah.
Like, I call it useless information, but it's not useless because one day my daughter, who is 25 and lives off on her own, she goes, "Mom, your useless information came in handy today."
Came in
Somebody
handy.
asked, and I can't remember what it was, but she knew the answer because of useless information I have and have shared.
There you go. So not useless. Pam, I'm so. She was just her surgery. She's still recovering for it. Oh gosh, I've been thinking about you. Keep taking it easy, Pam, until it recovers. I was looking for some, I don't know, glitter, or I could do gold. I don't know if I want to put gold on this page. I'm not sure it's quite a gold page. But I'm determined to finish this tree at least. Like I said, it was kind of impromptu before I have to go, I don't know, figure out dinner. Abby
Linda,
just-
I had an upper respiratory infection that lasted like a month. It was awful.
Oh yeah, this sickness you just had.
Yeah. And it just wouldn't go away.
That is awful. That's no fun.
So as
Yeah, I
soon as I thought it was done, I would then start coughing and not be able to breathe. No
I
big
just
deal.
heard about a stomach bug that was going around here. Some of
Oh, that's going
Lacey's
around here,
friends.
too.
Yeah, like some of
Yeah.
Lacey's friends have had it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, please don't bring that home.
I know, I'm like, we just got rid of our sick. I don't want new ones.
It is the worst over the holidays. It's really no fun.
Susan, where did you purchase your crepe paper?
Okay, so the crepe paper I purchased from, actually, it's really fun. Leah Griffith. So that's where I purchased it from.
I have some of that.
Yeah, I've had this for a
I
long
always
time.
just used it for flowers.
No, scrapbooks. Which the flowers are really fun too to create, I must say. But
Now I'm like, where did I put that?
right. Go to rediscover it. But I will say, I feel like I've seen it on Amazon. So there's lots of, I just go search crepe paper and, various colors, things like that.
I feel like those kits end up at yard sales and thrift stores often.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't go too far out of my way. But if you have it in your stash or, and if you're using smaller portions of it, like these with the strips, I mean, honestly, you can even get the crepe paper at like the dollar store it's thinner, so it's like not as thick, right? So, but it could be fun. That could be something you could experiment with. I'll just throw it out there. The rolls of crepe paper, like.
Oh, the decorating.
Yeah, the party crepe paper. Yeah, that's basically what it is. So. And if you're putting it on cardstock like I've been doing, then that could be fun too. Okay, I'm going to put this tree down. What do you guys think? Should I put it down? I don't technically always do that, but I really kind of want to see this tree. But I gotta figure out my borders. I took one of the borders off, mostly because I wanted to see it without it. I could put this border back. Is that too busy?
I like it.
You like it? And then I'll put my pictures up and around. Okay. Well, now let me go ahead and just adhere these pieces. We're gonna kind of take it piece by piece because I can't stay on too late tonight, but I promise I will finish it up and share it in the community. But I feel like we all earned this tree. So we're gonna see what it looks like together and how it comes together. All right. So I need to put those borders down. I'm kind of tempted some pop-up too. I don't know, maybe pop-up's too much on this big of a piece, but I'm also trying to decide. What were we gonna say, Gail?
Linda said they haven't had Christmas yet because her grandkids are sick with influenza A. That's a nasty bug.
Oh gosh, that's awful. That's no fun.
And Julie wants another sneak peek of January's kit.
Oh no, that's the 31st. I'm not doing
The
it this
whole
time.
kit reveal is in like
We already did the PJ Playdate. I can't be tempted. No more. Don't tempt me anymore because I'm a sucker and I'm weak and don't do it. Abby's so excited to share it on the 31st. I better save it for her. All right, I'm going to start with the bottom one. What do you think of the stand? I was thinking white. I could bring the glitter paper down. Or I'm trying to think how else to dress that bottom piece up.
Can you see Deborah in the...
Oh, yep, she's back on there. Yep.
Okay.
There we go. Deborah, can you hear us now?
I could hear you guys, but I don't think you could hear me.
Yeah, now we can.
Okay.
Now we can.
Susan, did you move your tree? Are you going to move it out from under your pictures more to the center?
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm going to do the picture. Well, yeah. I'm going to put
No,
the pictures
am I
later.
wrong? You're not going to do that?
Tell me again. What were you thinking?
I was wondering if you were going to move the tree where it was divided between where it is right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then your pictures are going on it, or the pictures are going to go to the side?
These pictures are probably going to go on it.
Okay.
Like this side. But these ones, I'm thinking I'll just kind of cluster together in some kind of like, I don't know how I had it. I should have took a picture because I was working with these.
But you're going to move that whole collage of pictures. You're going to move those so that they're not on your tree.
Probably not. Yeah. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
layer one. Honestly, I just kind of focused on the tree on this one with my scraps of paper, and then I'll figure the rest out. I don't typically do
When
that.
you started building it, I was wondering,
Yeah.
and we were talking about, we didn't know how much you had left, and it didn't
Yeah.
matter because you didn't need very much. I was thinking that if the pictures have small detail, that they could get lost
Yeah. On the tree. You're meaning.
on the tree.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it looks like you had enough paper
Oh,
to
I
make
still
the
have more
strips.
paper. Like clearly the paper's not gonna. I still have more paper even. I gotta adhere it down, but then I was thinking I did want to do an edge here, so I better figure that out first before.
What do you mean you want to do an edge?
Just on here, like maybe a quick strip edge on the top of the
Oh,
border
yes, yes, yes.
before I adhere it down. So I might do that really fast. Cut a strip. Hold on, let me cut a strip out.
I had to be outside with this guy, and it is freezing.
Oh.
My
Do you guys
hands
get snow
are.
there? That might be a silly question, but I'm like, wait.
No, we do. Um, it's pretty rare that we'll go through a whole winter without getting it, but it's also very rare that it gets in our way at all. We had, the Western Washington had terrible flooding problems.
Yeah.
What?
just
I guess that was just the last couple weeks.
Just the beginning of this
So,
month, wasn't it? Yeah.
yeah, we got these atmospheric rivers, and I think we ended up with 5 of them.
Oh.
So just heavy rain and then wind. But so we were spared. Well, I'm up on a hill. But I have to get off of the island. I've got to go through this town that gets flooded.
Right.
But they put provisions in place that held up. I was really conscientious about thanking them because sometimes it's easy to complain when
Okay.
tax dollars are
Right.
going into things that you're like, okay, that was a waste of money. But
Right.
I was really quick to say thank you for putting those, because they took this water and diverted it from the flooded fields, and then it's threatening to flood the highway and town, and they diverted it to the Puget Sound. And hearing the water rushing it sounded like a raging river
Oh gosh. Yeah.
in with these systems. And it's like, oh my goodness, it helps you understand how a flood even happens. But
Yeah.
and then I just feel so bad for the people's homes and the towns that
Yeah.
were
That's
flooded,
awful.
because it was
Yeah.
all right before Christmas.
Yeah. That's a mess. It's awful.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that have come to the state to try to help.
That's great. Yeah. I didn't see your email, but then Abby was telling me, and then I went and looked at your email. I was like, what the heck? Holy cow.
Yeah, I was having it. I didn't have power,
Yeah.
and we try to shoot with natural light anyways, but I had no natural light.
Right.
I had no natural
It was
light,
just all
and I had no
stormy.
power. I did get a generator up and running, and of course because I had 13 house guests, overnight house guests coming. And so I had made food, I had bought food, my fridge and freezers were full, And of course, that's when the power went
The
out.
power went out. Yeah, that's stressful.
So then I learned about buying, what's it called?
Generator?
Ethanol-free
Oh,
gas and
okay.
hauling that back to my home. So, but even that, like pulling in to the gas stations and filling up the cans, I mean, all of it is foreign.
Yeah. I don't even think, yeah, so foreign.
And then I'm afraid when I start working with things like that, I'm afraid I'm going to like blow up my house.
That would
So,
take some education for sure.
and then, I drive an electric car. So one day it would charge with a generator, but then the next day two and day three, it would not charge.
Oh, that's a
And
nightmare.
then
Oh my gosh.
I have a backup car, but I hardly ever drive it. And so I went to go start that to get more gas for the generator, and it was dead. It wouldn't start.
Oh, that's awful. Oh gosh.
But the one good thing is that in
Okay.
between each river, atmospheric river, I would have a day reprieve. So it's kind of nice when I just had to get through those days, but then the day off, I could regroup.
Right. Right. That's a lot, Deborah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think there's places that got 15 inches of water in 20, and that's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot. At that point, you're just like, no more.
Yeah. So we will get snow, and um, on the island, it's got a pretty good hill that goes down the middle. So to get from on the island to where I live on the west side, um, it's a really steep hill. So I do have to wait till they sand it. So I just try to make sure
You have what you
that
need
I'm
there.
ready to go, that I've got
Yeah.
water, and because also
Okay.
when there's power outage, we have
It's
no
done?
water, no toilet, because we're on a well
Oh,
and then septic. And so, I mean, it feels so primitive. So there is no water use, no toilet use.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, it gets, so
I was saying, I'm like, I complain when the power goes out. I'm like, for the night. Oh no, that's no fun.
yeah, so, I love living on the island. I don't want to leave immediately, but I am going to have to
It's a
consider.
lot of work.
I'll
Yeah.
have to consider. I mean, I try to make myself set up so that I can be as independent as possible.
Right.
And so I'm making some changes, but I don't know. I don't know if I see it being 20 years on my own.
Where's your daughter live? She lives on the island, or does
She
she
lives
live?
on another island.
Okay. I was like, I feel like I heard you talking about that once.
Yeah, I mean, by she is so close that if I put in, does Home Depot have this in stock? It pulls up her Home Depot as the closest one to me, but it takes me an hour and a half to get to her house.
Oh, yeah.
So she's only 9 miles away, but getting off my island, going around, and then getting on her island takes an hour and a half.
Yeah. Pam says they need rain in Texas. So
I wish.
I know, like, send it over there. Oh man.
And the thing is, we had a really just a really good growing year. So it was not too much water. We actually needed it for the snowpack because that's kind of what you live off for the year. So we needed it there.
Okay.
And we had like warm, mild conditions. It actually was a very comfortable year. But we needed the snowpack. It's just that it was the foothills of the mountains that got the 15 inches of rain. We got some,
And then
but
just came down.
and then it came pouring down the rivers, pouring down. So the rivers were at record level. They've never been measured that high.
That's crazy. That's kind of various places around the world. Yeah. Not fun. I'm glad it's kind of like, for the most part, over. Yeah.
Well, no, there's places that are still trying to dig out from the mess. That's the difference between flooding and a fire. You lose everything in a fire. But the amount of work of cleanup with a flood is staggering.
Lots of work. Yeah.
And that's kind of what if you have flood insurance, which most people don't.
I was going to say, do they even expect it? I mean, that's kind of out of the blue. Yeah.
Yeah, so these, a lot of these people in towns, like in Western Washington, but a little bit closer to, no, there's a few towns that got flooded. So some near me, and then one up at the Canadian border, which is about 45 minutes from me. The whole town. So like all of their amenities are flooded. Their bank, their everything.
That's hard.
Yeah. But there's a lot, like Samaritan's Purse, they came in, and Red Cross came in, but they're still working on it.
We just went out to Asheville the beginning of December. And definitely, they're still, I mean, I guess a little bit out of Asheville. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Sussville or
Oh, but as far as I know, they're still working on their
they
issue.
are. Yeah, they're still definitely recovering.
Those
There
were
is
the
my
two.
tree. What were we going to say?
Oh, it looks so pretty.
It is fun.
Especially that little strip of green that you just added.
Right here. Yeah, I just kind of grounded it a little bit more. A little bit more
And then
depth.
it makes it ties in your tree that much more.
Yeah.
Did you make it out of the crepe paper?
I made the green ones. The crepe papers. I kinda
Your
did.
strip, is your strip
Yeah.
out of it too?
Oh, no. This strip is just paper.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just paper from the kit. So I'm like trying to look at my star because I didn't quite. That's got to go over part 2 here. Probably, I want it straight. Yeah, I think I want it straight. So
That looks good. For
I'm
trim?
gonna mark that really fast for a moment and see if I can get it down. And the kids are ready for dinner now. So I guess that's
Okay.
where we'll have to call it a quit for tonight. Little impromptu. But it was so fun. I really did enjoy it.
Gail, what were you
I
working
didn't finish
on?
my page, but I was enjoying it. Oh, you missed her gingerbread house.
Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous.
Oh, she now finished. Oh, hold on.
This is my gingerbread cookie. I just doodled all that.
So cute.
And it goes with my gingerbread. Oh, I just dropped it on the floor. My gingerbread house and my gingerbread cookie.
Yeah, those are cute. The windows on this.
What did you use to make your detail? A variety of things? Of course, your pen.
This is it.
Yeah, the doodling.
That's
pen.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was talking about that a minute ago. I was like, gotta love doodling.
Unbelievable. Okay, are you going to
So
share
that's
this with
printed
us?
paper. That's printed paper, and the pattern on the door is printed paper. But everything else is just white pen.
Yeah, that's cute.
And then this is just cream paper and cardstock and white pen. And I haven't finished going around all the way.
Yeah, we already said, are you going to share it with us? She said, not tonight, but
Okay.
So, okay, winners.
Okay.
Make sure to email support at Kiwi Lane for those that won our giveaways. We did giveaways, Deborah, while you were there. And then,
Okay.
and then I will make sure to finish this page. I'll finish it over before the new year. Before the new year is my goal. And then hopefully you guys.
Well,
finish
and
yours
I'll
too.
share, I'm going to make it my goal to share this one, to complete it, and share it before the new year, although I won't have my pictures yet, but that's okay.
Oh yeah, because you printed those. But I would love
Yeah.
to see the fridge come together.
Unless I bite the bullet and print them on the selfie as well.
Again, after you did it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Thank
I'll
you
use
guys.
the-
Yeah, thanks for jumping on. Like I said, random live, but
Well, thanks for letting us join you.
yeah, I'm glad you guys did join. I'm glad you spoke up. Trisha, I hope you're there. I should have tried harder to get a hold of you, but definitely find some time, even though December's busy. I know it. A lot of us, I think each one of us, we're kind of just doing a little bit here and a little bit there, and maybe that's how it has to happen sometimes, You don't have to be just all or nothing. It could just be a little here, a little bit there, and it does add up. So, all right, guys. Good night. Take care. We'll talk to you guys soon. Happy New Year.
Happy New
if I don't
Year.
talk to you guys before. Happy New Year. Bye now. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.